Hello. I'd like to talk to you today about a subject that's endemic to the industry. You cannot go into a single faculty lunchroom without the concept of burnout being discussed. It seems like it has become the topic over the last couple of years, certainly since dealing with the pandemic. But I'd like to approach this from the perspective of what you can do to either avoid it entirely or minimize the impact it has on you personally and professionally. I'm David Zahn, the teacher's business mentor. And I think the first thing we need to identify is what exactly are the signs of burnout? There are three signs I'd like to share with you. The first, the physical. The physical signs of burnout would include fatigue, the frequent tiredness that so often seems to be one of the indicators of either burnout or oncoming burnout. The second is headaches, and then general body aches, tenseness, tightness in one's body often is a signal that someone is feeling the stress that often accompanies burnout. The emotional signs, irritability, a reduced feeling of achievement or accomplishment, a feeling that you're just not really making a difference, a decrease in motivation, even a lessening of your optimism, and a reduction in the positivity that you previously had expressed and experienced. And then there are the behavioral signs. You just want to turn out the lights, close the door, cannot wait for Friday. However, instead of looking forward to doing activities that bring you pleasure, you just want to retreat. You just don't want to engage. You don't want to be part of any kind of social circle. Perhaps you become late to functions because you just can't seem to get the enthusiasm and energy to attend to things you might have previously attended to. And even you become somewhat more irresponsible because it just doesn't seem to matter to you any longer. So these are some of the symptoms to be on the lookout for that indicate either you're in burnout or about to enter burnout. So, what do you do about this? Well, as teachers, you probably have been counseled, or you may have come to the conclusion on your own. Use your paid time off. And certainly, if it's available to you, do that. But I'd like to add the caveat, if you're going to use your paid time off, do it in an activity that you're going to enjoy, that's going to be a different environment, whether it's hiking or going on a cruise or some other vacation spot. Go with loved ones, meet friends you haven't involved with for months or maybe even years. Change the situation and the circumstance. Of course, if it's just a temporary feeling of malaise, take your day off, your paid time off, and just stay at home. Don't feel pressured that you have to do something. You're entitled to a certain number of paid sick days, and don't be afraid to use them if genuinely you're not feeling up to it. Obviously, you want to practice self care. And what does that really translate to? It means in order to remain in the right state of mind, get some level of exercise or activity. And that doesn't mean you have to become a marathon runner, but get your body moving. A simple walk of the dog, if you have one, or a walk around the schoolyard or around your block at home. Any of those things can do wonders for clearing your head, giving you that needed boost in your adrenaline level, your energy, etc. Get enough sleep. I know we have so much to do, and there are so few hours in which to do them. But if you can carve out the time to get sleep, it's really not recommended that you try to reserve the weekends to catch up on sleep. It's not going to be productive or successful. You need to get into a rhythm of getting to sleep at the same or at least similar time so that your body circadian rhythm can adapt and adjust. If you're capable and if it's something that would be something of interest to you, meditate. However, you define that sense of serenity and peacefulness, and just allowing some level of relaxation to occur so that you're not always feeling that level of high tension, high stress. If you can, pursue a hobby, whatever that may be. It could be painting, woodworking, other crafts. It could be reading, whatever provides you with a sense of being engaged in a pleasurable activity. This is the thing to do to try to stave off the impact of either burnout or impending burnout. You'll see it'll make you that much more productive at work if you do have time away, time to reset, time to allow you to be more fulfilled. If you can, try to recapture and find your purpose at work. Sometimes it's just simply getting that rediscovery process of that deeper impact that you at once believed you could have and reclaiming it. How does your job as a teacher, as an educator, impact the lives of others? Focus on that. Think of all the things that really add meaning to the work that you do. And focus on those things that do bring you enjoyment. I know it's so easy for us to complain about the additional administrative task or the conflict we had with a colleague or with a parent or with an administrator. And those things will occur, but focus on the positives. Focus on the things that give you a sense of achievement and accomplishment so that you do feel fulfilled. Number 5 in our list is to work on communicating with those that are closest to you for support. Let others know what you are experiencing so that they can be there to at least help you gauge and monitor your emotional responses and provide you with a stress reducing feedback that they can help you understand things perhaps with different clarity than you might otherwise have if you were left to your own devices and your own thoughts. So please give some of these thoughts around burnout some thought. And I would very much welcome the opportunity to discuss with you further how other clients of mine have been able to reduce the impact of burnout and productively get to work and do so in a way that truly does impact their colleagues, their students, and the families that they support. Talk to you soon.